All right, welcome back, guys. Thanks for waiting. We had a quick little break just to organize and prepare for the next game. So I believe we're going to be watching Goblin Ham versus Moneymaxxers again for Game 2 of their best of 3 series. We did see some very interesting picks so far for the game. Let me just see if I can...
Wait, they started the game.
Mine. Yeah, I think we're jumping in. They forgot to send draft link.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Let's see the draft right now.
Yeah, so I should be able to jump in. Let me just open this up on my end.
I don't understand you, Professor.
Okay, yeah, everything set up on my end should be good to go. Okay, awesome. So we have very good drafts, I think, now from Goblin Ham. Bebop, Rem, Mina, and Venator versus Abrams 7, Dynamo, and Lady Geist. Huge switch up. I think the first game, like we discussed a little bit, was probably them just sandbagging a little bit for some free info. Maybe play a little bit more conservative since this is a best of 3 fearless draft. And I do like the main setup. Rem and Bebop, pretty strong. Gonna be versus Dynamo and Abrams. Very good sustain. And we have Mina versus 7 on the solo lane, which I think is probably gonna be a good pick. Venator versus the Lady Geist. And we have...
that Mina is a good solo, or the 7?
I think Mina, honestly, I think we did see Mina in one of the games yesterday struggle, but versus a 7, she can use bats to avoid the stun, has a lot of really good burst damage, and 7 doesn't have a lot of built-in sustain, so...
Yeah. Yep.
What lane do you feel like you favor?
A lot of the newer characters are actually really strong in 1v1s.
Yeah, that's the thing. Very, like, high skill ceiling. A lot of different options to play these fights. I think some of the older characters have a little bit more of, like, a linear playstyle they're just very good at. But some of the newer ones have very good 1v1 kits.
Ven as well actually is not terrible in 1v1 either. So
yeah,
it's kind of weird to see her against guys. Guys is considered like one of the best 1v1 in the game, but I think Ven will definitely beat her early game. Technically, has like a much better gun.
Yeah, very good gun, traps as well, so if she's not careful, he could get a very good stun with shotgun. Oh, very good parry from the Rem, and I think Dynamo was way out of position. Abrams stunned as well, gets the stun back onto the Bebop in retaliation. Very good stomp, 9 HP. Abrams body blocking, regen aura used.
Oh, he's still diving though.
Hook from the Bebop.
Wait,
doesn't get the parry, and Bebop dies, but they trade.
One on that.
What an aggressive play, but super well played from both ends. Dude, Abrams body blocking there. We see another really good skirmish on the other side by Mina getting 7 really low, 100 HP in a rate.
One-shot them. And the break one-shot them.
He gets completely exploded. Do early Mystic Burst into Increased Spirit is so much damage on the rate.
It's brutal too against 7 because he takes extra burn up because of the headshots. His head is naturally bigger than other characters, so he just takes so much damage from them.
Yeah, that's the thing.
On hit.
And does Mina's 3 have increased buildup on headshots like in Furnace?
Yes. Also, it does increase damage on headshots too.
Yeah, so that's the thing, like, it's gonna be a little bit rough. I think if 7 can kind of survive, he's gonna have a good chance. I think it's more a thing of trying to deny Mina from getting a very big lead, which is gonna be hard. I think she can probably just die from pretty soon with ultimate. Nasty hook.
Oh, can't do anything now. I feel like they put Rem and Bebop, like, the problem is in this lane is that when you hook somebody, it's just Bebop, right? The Rem can't really do that much. So they're not really scared. Like, even if you hook anyone, it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, and we kind of saw the lack of damage from the earlier dive. It lasted really long, that tower dive attempt.
Oh wait, Bebop realized something? And it looks like he's going for a gank.
Yeah, very early gank. We haven't seen a lot of these from many characters, but Bebop is good. Very good heavy melee from Geist to dodge out of that. Really good movement. Mina getting some boxes, trying to just extend her lead. So far, the richest player in the lobby. And I think Mina's going to probably do a very good job with this early lead. If she can get some more picks before it gets into the mid game, stage, which is gonna happen a lot sooner than normally. Oh, can't quite get that hook.
I think if the Seminole was a bit smarter, he could actually get his lead back. With the minions doing boxes like this, he actually loses a lot of gold. Like, a lot of those minions didn't go to her. He lost like, I think 2 waves of minions. That box.
Yeah, and they're not worth
Playing
as
like a
much.
dual partner, but it's just her. So you can't really box run in a gold lane.
That's the thing, like the boxes are only going to become very valuable later on into the game. Right now they don't give a lot. Very good trade for 7. Lands a stun. That's used a little late, but still at a decent enough time to save some HP. Yeah, and 7's kind of closed the gap already in terms of souls. A little bit of a skirmish happening near blue, Rem low HP. Dynamo following up with Abrams. I think Rem is probably going to go down here unless he can manage to escape this. Not enough range with Stomp.
Yeah, I think Mila kind of cost away her lead by box running, unfortunately.
Yeah, because honestly, they're already even.
Yep. The 7 also gets exponentially more gold the longer you leave the lane. Because it's just one person getting the gold, where it's just like 2 rounds would be in the entire lane.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh,
and...
big parry on mid.
Yeah.
The Bio's actually making stuff happen. He's doing a lot.
I think even though Rem doesn't have a lot of damage, I'd be curious to see what his skill investment looks like so far. Helpers do quite a bit of damage when put on minions. It basically doubles their damage output, so if Bebop gets a good hook and they can isolate someone in the wave, it's a lot of damage. So far, pretty even lane from Geist and Venator. Nothing happening yet. Cult to Sacrifice purchased. I'm curious to hear what you guys like so far from both teams' drafts in terms of character picks. I think right now my favorite pick between both the teams is probably going to be this Venator. I've been wanting to see him, but he got banned in the first game yesterday during draft. First time I get to see him, and he's one of my favorite picks, honestly, as a character. Just scales well, very durable, does a ton of damage. Who would you guys pick?
I'm really a fan of Bebop. I think Bebop definitely should have been being picked more as well. I think any character of the category, like pick characters that can get a free kill, are super valuable right now. Oh man, here's the free kill we were just talking about. Did be a free kill here for Mino? It has missed actually. Wait, his back's like all missed and he doesn't die.
Yeah, I think also too, the 7 invested into an early grit or spirit shielding by the looks of things. Had a lot of extra HP, the rake lands.
No big deal.
Really good play, yeah. And then another trade back on
better, though.
Yeah, I think because Bebop left, it kind of leaves Ram in a tough situation.
Wait, big ult by Bebop? Oh, anything ulted. Anything punch in the face. Doesn't vary. Still dies.
And just goes down. I think it was a really good answer from Moneymaxxers to move toward blue after that. Because even though 7 died on the other lane, they were kind of able to move players to try and respond to mid.
I think the game's gonna go completely uncontested, by the way. The right team doesn't have really good answers for Mina, really. Like, you want, like, poke or, like, instant abilities, kind of like Lash Vlog or something like that. They don't really have anything like that, so it's gonna be kind of hard for them to deal with Mina, I think. Unless they buy 4 Swing Hexes, which I'm not sure if they care that much about money.
Yeah, I think they have like a lot of extra souls to just kind of spend. And I'm kind of curious, like, really good stun from Abrams. I think Bebop might be out of position. Rem and Venator close by though, Abrams and Rem. A little bit close together, but they managed to avoid each other, just kind of focusing on healing for their teammates. 7 stun, landing on the Venator. Not sure if they can really convert this. Rem did a good sleep, but Dynamo ults Bebop and Rem. Huge ult. 7 gonna follow up. Rem really low, but Dynamo's gonna just explode to Xavi on the Venator. Really big damage. Abrams trying to do something to kill for his team. Lady Geist.
Bad news is that 7 and Abrams is so weak early in.
That's the thing. They don't really have the damage right now.
The damage is so low. Also, the most unfortunate part about that situation is Black Hole, they use all the damage on Rim. And Rim just heals it up. He's still getting chased though. No, can't make it out.
No, and a really good kill from Lady Geist in the side lane versus Mina. We did see, I believe in the second game, Aurora played versus... I don't think it was Aurora. We did see Lady Geist versus Mina, though, in the early game, and the Lady Geist was a pretty good counter for Mina, so... Pretty good lane switches. Deco flying very low, though, and can't get out. Mina trying to answer back since there's no swap on Lady Geist, but... Guy's gonna play very passive. Rem trying to chase, but doesn't really have the damage alone. Decay used. Mina follows up a little bit late.
They destroyed the
Maybe a little bit of a miscommunication.
Someone in chat mentioned that Rim is at premium because of troopers. I think that's a good thing, but the other thing Rim is probably good at is doing sinners. A lot of people are not able to do the vending machines because there's less people. So like Rim could play like a. I want to see like someone play Rim as like a carry. Like a lot of these Rim players are just playing like normal Rim. So like what if you just go like full spear
gun?
or something? No, like full spear. Like, you know, toss your pillow at people.
Dude, that would be insanely good.
Damage is not bad.
Yeah, no, it's insane. So you get Mystic Reverb, Spirit Burn, Boundless. Yeah, honestly, it could be a pretty strong pick.
I definitely think Rem does have a lot of potential as a carry in this game mode.
This is only the beginning.
Yeah, Rem goes down again. Low soul count. Can't really afford many defensive items. Invested heavily into Decay. Bebop a little bit out of position again here. Falling really low and is going to just go down. Mina tries to ult for Peel, but can't really do anything to try and help that. So far, pretty even game as far as souls, but I feel like Geist is a pretty big lead right now. Trophy collector on Dynamo, so you can really capitalize on the plays being made, just make a lot of extra money. It's going to be very tough to kind of see what Goblin Ham does in this situation because Mina had a lead, but like Karan pointed out, kind of misused it going for boxes a little bit too early maybe. And Rem, like we were talking about before, trying to steal some sinners, goes for the enemy team's doubles. Really big burst damage on the Abrams. This Vendor is huge already.
Rem still getting cut out. Or Rim is getting gunned down.
3 HP.
Something's also bad about Rim in 44 is that there's less people to heal. So that means less people are around to save you.
You can't jump to people, yeah.
Backhug is on a tear. He's already going for the next walker. Very reminiscent of the last game where he was just able to do whatever he wanted.
They destroyed the walker on Greenwich.
Yeah, I think what I've noticed from Moneymaxxers is they're doing a great job with their 1 versus 1 matchups. Like, 7 managed to get a lead after a very tough lane, and they made some very good swaps to put Lady Geist versus the Mina as well to shut her down. So it's kind of up to Venator right now to scale, but he might have a hard time. Sees the 7 go into secret shop, playing a little safe.
Yeah, the thing is the right team has so much CC that, like, as Ven, it's kind of scary to just push a walker. The last time on their hand, the CC is pretty lacking, so it's not that bad for, like, the guys to walk up.
Yeah, and they don't have Ivy available. Doorman wasn't drafted for the extra security, so it's going to be kind of tough to play for walkers without getting punished versus Dynamo Abrams, 7 stun. And I did see a few people mention in the chat, even though these games can sometimes look a little bit one-sided, the tempo can swing very quickly in one direction or the other. Deadlock has tons of comeback mechanics that can be exploited very well if you know how they work. I'm only Oracle, so I'm not the greatest person at the game, but I've seen people come back from heavy deficits from like 20,000 to 30,000. Game 2 yesterday on the broadcast was insanely close, with a 15k soul lead in the early game that then swung into the other team's favor for 30k souls and then back again. So even though these games can look a little bit decided just off of the early and mid game, boxes start to ramp up in souls, jungle camps become very valuable as the game goes on.
Completely agree.
Very difficult.
Also, in this format, it seems like the death timers are much higher. I don't know because so the gap in souls is higher, so that means that like you're hitting the max penalty.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So that means that if guys don't ever die, they die for an extended period of time.
Speaking of
right
which,
here.
it looks like Lady Geist might get a position.
Oh no.
They do kill Bebop, so much sustain with the life drain. Mina can't really do much in response. And that's the thing, it looks like Bebop is maybe kind of using that to his advantage a little bit. He doesn't have the most souls on Falcon's end of things, so kind of maybe trying to play aggressive for some picks with Hook, but so far no dice.
Really early mid-boss being called right now. I kind of like it. They have a lot of shred.
It's really good.
Main issue is Rim. I don't know how. I mean, Rim could potentially sleep the 4 here. Let's see.
The rejuvenator
Mina
is
Power Rain.
Dynamo, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, way too late. Way too late.
I think the timing was just really rough. Batu's for Mina to escape.
Oh, now we're stunned. Oh, and now the game's Black hole hits. Nothing. Yeah. We might need a
can't get
scuba
it.
in the chat.
I think the idea was there, but just the timing was slightly off. I think Goblin Ham, even though they do have the higher ranked players, I think they're maybe feeling a little bit uncomfortable because the first game did not go very well for them at all. Really good attempt here from Falcon, and even though he is not having the best game stat-wise, oftentimes it's not just purely about how much you can frag out in so many of these competitive games. 0-7-4, but playing very utility-focused first team, trying to get hooks, trying to make plays happen, and in response to them getting wiped on blue lane, Venator pushed the other side lane, got a walker, Falcon pushing up and getting some really good chip damage as well in the other one. So far it looks like even though Goblin Ham's a little behind, maybe feeling a bit of the pressure, they're trying to find any way back into the game. And even look, as earned deposited, Rem there to try and deny some of the souls.
I'll burn them! Our yellow walker is under attack.
They're doing a good job to just peel off of his centers, trying to preserve some of their team's resources. Bebop again, trying to backdoor the walker on yellow lane. Thunder gets a really good stun on Lady Geist, gets the trap, but Abrams did a stun.
Grab Abby.
Yeah, we're really out of
Abby
position right now
is
with
healed
CC.
on my Rim, but it's not like for long. Not
Yeah,
long.
it doesn't. And 7 damage just shredding the Rem under the tower. And then Falcon kind of really struggling with this walker. Didn't have the minion wave for the first push attempt. Goes and grabs the wave for the second one, but gives up so much HP that Dynamo can probably kill him. Does give chase. Falcon doing a great job moving though. Doesn't go for the
brutal.
jump
It's
pad.
probably Fast Tuck I've seen from the last 2 games. These are like the fastest games I've seen in this whole tournament.
Yeah,
Fast
he's
Tuck
dominant.
he knows this format pretty well. It seems like.
He was on one of the teams that were consistently scrimming, so he does have intimate knowledge of how this game works.
Reju's pop from Lady Geist, playing very aggressive just to expend Beast, pushing for base Guardians. Mina trying to hold but gets forced back. Rem close by with Venator.
Oh, 7 times right before the reju's end. Right at the reju end. Wait a minute, we might see a turnaround. Abram's dead. Geist is low. Hook misses. Geist will get
I
out.
think they really misplayed the timing. I think the 7 was trying to die to minions.
He's trying
and
to.
then
He
the
was trying
Reju.
to.
Oh,
I couldn't make it in time. Okay, well, I mean, we still have a game on our hands. The Rift will come up. This is their chance to get back in the game. 7 is dead for this Rift.
and this is the thing, just like Valve's other game, Dota 2, the richer you are and the higher level you are, the longer your respawns are going to be. So even though Falcon's been dying a lot, he's been trying to make things happen. And the minute 7 or Lady Geist dies, they're off the map for such a long time. And this Rift is going to be uncontested.
So, free Rift. Not bad. And the gold is not looking that bad, actually. Van and Mina are keeping up. And most of the Rim and Bebop are not able to do anything. I want the Rim to go to steal the centers. He should definitely just try and steal stuff.
I think he's playing very passively when it comes to denial, I feel like. I think he could definitely get away with some more steals. I think he's looking for it now. Yeah, very good call. I think, like you pointed out with Venator when he was pushing up before, I think maybe Rem is feeling a bit nervous to get CC locked.
they both have curse. Wait, Bebop and Rim both have curse.
Yeah.
Wait, that is kind of smart though, because I mean, the Geist is not buying that much Bebop for this. It's not like the Warden. Warden, you cannot really curse spam, but Geist, you definitely can. Oh,
Yeah,
what a hook on mid. Hold up, Beaver.
Oh yeah, Dynamo in a position getting
400
surrounded.
damage in total.
Yeah, it just doesn't do any damage. Dynamo Warpstone's out, trying his best to make plays happen, but they just don't have the damage to follow up if Venator and Mina aren't there. And even if Mina's there, oh, Rem looks he's gonna die to the 7. Even when Mina's present for these fights, she's a little bit more of a burst-heavy hero, so trying to nuke someone like Dynamo or Abrams is gonna be really tough. We do see Tank Buster, Spirit Shred purchase, Mystic Shot, so definitely a lot of damage to try and help in terms of pure DPS, but gonna have a bit of a harder time. And like you pointed out with the Cursed Relics, we did see in the game with Aurora versus Lava Bolt in the 3rd game of yesterday, double Cursed Spirit was pretty much the nail in the coffin for Lady Geist. First Relic coming out.
Bob, trying to get out? No, can't make it out. I think if he kept running, he would have been out. But he like went to the closet.
Yeah, I think
Oh, and then with a swap. But wait, no swap anymore? Oh, but big berry. Oh my god. Wait. Wait. I took the shot. Oh, Patrick's dead. Wait a minute. Oh, but 7's here to recover it. Nice
look
bear.
how durable Venator's looking right now. Oh, no, he's getting shredded now. As soon as I said that, the 7 gets the stun, the orb. Quick note from Falcon, WBM passive gets commended from the observer. A really good hook from Bebop.
Oh.
This doesn't have the damage though to do anything to the Dynamo. Rejuvenating, aura popped, goes back to full HP. Yeah, it's tough. I feel like Venator does some insane damage, but if Abrams and Dynamo are there to cover and peel for 7 or Lady Geist at the right times, I think Lady Geist only died there because...
She was just solo fighting there. No one else was showing up until too late.
So thanks, Winona was able to kind of cover. Abrams tried to, but it was just too late. And honestly, you pointed out yesterday, Crayon, on the stream, I do feel like a very good pick in absence of Ivy could be a Kelvin for these situations, because we're seeing a lot of skirmishes happening cross map and people don't really have the mobility to make it there instantly. Whereas I feel like Ivy can just pop ult and you're there. Kelvin, Ice Path could be pretty useful.
Yeah, I think the map rotators are pretty good. I don't know though. The problem about the rotators is that they don't have that much damage, so I'm assuming that's why a lot of people aren't picking them. Oh, and they're calling mid again. They have Black Hole. Should be there guaranteed mid and let the Rim hit the nice sleep here.
Yeah, no one stopped for 7, but you just have ult. Rem moving into position, Mina hovering, Venator moving closer, Falcon on the way. They do drop it. They're in position to contest. The timing, I think, for Rem sleep is a little bit slow again.
Oh, they stopped the B-Bot!
Oh, we didn't have it in time. That was the issue. Rem looking very low now.
And the Black Hole still hit.
Oh,
it's over.
Very good timing. Yeah, that's so rough.
It won't get better.
Oh, I didn't even realize that the Rem didn't have sleep yet in time for the mid-boss contest. And a hook from Falcon
I guess
to
they
save
could
Venator.
throw some pillows, but it's just over, I think.
Yeah. Just looking tough now to play this. Goblinheim is trying, but like, I think Moneymaxxers have just made some good strategies and they're just executing it.
Yeah, Rim only has one pillow. It is what it is, bro.
Yeah, I think you made a good point. He's opting into a very supportive build, but in a 4 versus 4, I feel like anyone who can contribute damage on a team can be a huge help. Maxed out helpers, maxed out nap time for the extra utility, but it puts a lot more emphasis on Mina and Venator to do a lot of the damage for their team. Just gonna Could be tough to see here. Falcon trying to go for a hook on the jungle camp to contest things, but can't quite land it.
I see Abrams.
I feel like at this point into the game, really good poke lines on Lady Geist. She is alone right now. 7 Abrams
Sounds
on
pretty
range.
long. Okay. Just swapped though, waking up.
Yeah, 7 on the way as well. Curse.
It's first again though.
Another hook line.
Oh no, Bebop!
Doesn't use the curse.
Bebop uppercuts him. Oh no. Just gave him a health back.
Yeah, I think he accidentally knocked them up out of range from curse. And the guy should be able to just get a swap going. Venator falling really low. So does Rem. Rem dies. Venator's gonna be next.
And it's over. Looks like Fat Cuck's team is gonna advance. The Moneymaxxers. Unless something really crazy happens here, tragic, I don't think they can win. Them also have to do with ultimation. They can't really do anything to them.
Yeah, it's gonna be very tough to play this. Falcon's coming up. He will be alive in time for when Patron gets dropped, but Rejuves are still up, and they drop it so quickly. We did see a sneaky play in the Veil inside of Patron before. They literally, I don't know if you caught a snippet of it before the next game from, but they literally hid in the container there because of the Veil and caught the team by surprise. Using ult here to pressure them. Dynamo entangles and heals his team back up. Mina on the flank, trying to get some damage going on the Moneymaxxers backline. Abrams popping his ult though to peel. Gets a good engage on Mina. Rem there to heal. Venator falling very low. Switch to Abrams though. No reaches anymore. 7 pops ult. And it's just so much
dying in the
damage.
zone. They're slowly just dying in the zone.
Yeah.
Yes, high mind filler. Gets finished off. And GG's.
GG.
Right.
And this series goes in favor of Moneymaxxers. Very well played from them.
Hell of a game.
Let me see. Is Moneymaxxers going to the finals off of that?
Yes, they are.
So currently, this is the current bracket chat. So Moneymaxxers will be in the finals, and next up is Chud Bob versus
Death will
Slurp Juice.
never find
Are they still
me.
playing their match, or what's going on with them?
I'm not sure. Wait.
Let me see what Jaxie is. Jaxie streaming it? No.